But we'll begin with about the steps that you have taken, thinking about it. What have you done in your home to protect your family? You've done locks on windows and doors, an alarm system, baby gates perhaps, but are carbon monoxide detectors on that list? Well, they can help prevent your family from breathing in what's often called the silent killer, this dangerous gas in the headlines this week after that scary situation at a Cheektowaga ice rink. Carbon monoxide built up from a broken furnace, causing dozens of people to get sick. The rink now says it will be closed through Monday, but even if your family was not impacted here, a doctor at O'Shea says it can serve as a lesson for parents about the warning signs of exposure.
Well, I think as a parent, if you didn't know you were exposed to carbon monoxide, you might be thinking they could have the flu this time of year. And so I think, obviously with this sort of hockey group that was there, and I think through social media, a lot of people heard rapidly that there was this potential initially gas leak, but ultimately actually was carbon monoxide. And I think that prompted parents who may have dismissed some of those milder symptoms to seek evaluation.
Medical experts say that the major difference to watch out for is kids sick with the flu will often have a fever, but not with carbon monoxide exposure. 7 News senior reporter Eileen Buckley gathering voices from the first responder community to weigh in on the importance of carbon monoxide detectors, especially during these winter months.
Warning, carbon monoxide.
Carbon monoxide is referred to as the silent killer. Very high levels of this toxic gas can kill you in minutes.
Any situation is severe when it comes to carbon monoxide.
Winter can create a bigger threat inside your home for you and your family because you could have a faulty furnace, heater, or gas stove that could create the poisonous gas to build up. I met with Buffalo's Deputy Fire Commissioner Ron Barrett about keeping your family safe.
What is your advice to families in their homes to be safe?
I would say the biggest thing is just be aware if you see something like your stove, for example, has orange-red flames instead of a bright blue or green flame, that means you might have a problem with your stove and it could be producing carbon monoxide. If you're seeing some excessive condensation on your windows, that means you have a ventilation problem that is not venting properly, so again, it could have a carbon monoxide buildup in the home.
Nearly 15 years ago, West Seneca teenager Amanda Hansen died of CO poisoning while sleeping at a friend's home with a defective boiler without any warning. That led to the creation of a state law known as Amanda's Law in 2010. Now, Amanda's Law requires that all homes have CO detectors. That includes existing homes, new homes, two-family dwellings, multifamily dwellings, and rental properties.
We recommend that you put one outside of every sleeping area, every bedroom, also in the basement where your furnace and your other heating units are. It's also a good idea to have one on the first floor just in case you have a problem with your stove.
But remember, don't just install and forget about it.
Testing. This is very loud.
Your home CO detectors should be tested regularly.
We always encourage the residents to test their smoke detectors and carbon monoxide detectors twice a year and change the batteries in your home.
And replace those CO detectors every 5 to 10 years.
What should I do if my home detector went off?
You immediately want to get your family, everybody that's in the home outside, the fresh air. You never want to assume it's a problem with the detector or a low battery. Always assume it's a real live event. Once you get outside, then you want to make the 911 call. You don't want to do all this stuff from inside the home.
Eileen Buckley, 7 News, Buffalo.